Hello, my name is Tavia and this game is The Long Dark. We are at Forsaken Airfield. This is the Mindful Cabin and I was going to stay here hunting ptarmigans, but well, the weather is good. So I think I'm heading back to the airfield. I managed to get one ptarmigan the previous evening, but missed all the other shots. So now I think it would be a good idea to go back before the weather changes. I have quite a bit of stuff with me. I took most of the pictures from the cabin and some things I can harvest. I don't have too much. I can climb down. There's the rope. Deployed it when I came here. And I don't think there's anything else up here. Yeah, there's those birds. And there were maple saplings. Look, I was thinking the stuff I need to take with me when I'm leaving. It's the maple saplings, scrap metal, as much of the cloth as I can carry. It's just storing them in transfer pass. Although maple saplings I'll probably take with me when I'm leaving the transfer pass and go back to coastal highway. But that is well after day 1000. Yeah, I'm going to stay in this in far territory until I have that trophy done, and then the far Territory Vistas and the tails. Yeah, but this one I do not recommend climbing up. This is really long, so it's just shortcut getting back to the airfield. So now this area, I need to go a bit this way before I can go down. Let's see if there's anything here. Rose hips or mushrooms. Anything like that. Now the good thing about this is that going back I will be between the road and the lake. So I shouldn't be getting lost very easily. Now the lake is here. Should I just go there? There is the fishing hut and I did leave some fish. Should I go and take those? I mean, I have room in the backpack, I think. Yes, I can take them. It's gonna go a bit over. Oh, but here I think this is more important. I need cedar. So now the question is,
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
well, let's eat that. Don't need to worry about dropping anything. But I do want more. Okay. Now we got the Lima fog. Can I find that fishing cabin? It wasn't too far away. I think it's very close to the shoreline, so maybe I should stay close. Yeah, I was worried about this. Like the weather changing. Now where is it? But as long as I can see the shoreline, everything's fine. I would like to get to that fishing hut. Where is it? I think I may have gone past it already. This is... I don't like this at all. Well, the island is somewhere to my right. I don't want to go too far from the shoreline. Why am I so slow? This is so annoying. I suppose I'll need to just find a sheltered place here. And wait for clearer weather. Yeah, I have no idea where that fishing hut is now. So I'm just going to stay put. Let's pass some time. Now I have insomnia.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And unburdened has expired. So it's not getting dark yet. Hopefully this will pass before it gets dark. Let's pass more time, see what happens. Okay. Yeah, I went past that cabin by a long shot. But at least I was there, close to the shore. And now we are going to get a blizzard. But it doesn't matter. I'm going in there. And I have the cedar. I don't want to burn it, but if I need to make fire, then I need to make fire. I would like to save the cedar for furniture making. And I have the rabbit. And I have some fish here. I can do more fishing if I need to. No, I don't need to. This will be quite enough. So I guess I could harvest that rabbit. But I also need to sleep. I do have tea if the insomnia becomes a problem. 23 hours. Okay. So now it's noon. Morning was foggy. Couldn't see anything. But now I should be able to get back. Or do I want to go to the island? Have I checked the cove? But if there's anything. I think I may have checked it, but I'm not quite sure. So I could go and take a look. I don't see any reason why not. Basically the reason why not would be moose. But there is no moose here. So I think I may have checked this, like there was a hatchet on the boat, but of course I was here in the dead territory run checking everything, so I may remember that one. Okay, I don't see anything here. Yeah, I think I was here. And nothing in the boat. Now, do I go back? I think it's cold. Oh, we have rose hips. Taking those. I could check the shoreline of the island here and then think about whether it's a good idea to go back now or not. I can go to that cave if I need to. And what about the cattails? What do I want to do about those? I could go, like, take one trip around the lake just with the purpose of collecting cattails and then store them in one of the trunks. Now I'm taking these. So leaving them behind. Like I'm planning to leave enough rose hips for 2 batches of pemmican bars and enough cured meat. Like taking most of the cured meat back with me to transfer bars, but leaving enough for making some when I'm coming here. Finishing the tails. So I think I could go towards the airplane now and then we'll see. I could take the direction from there. Can I see the control tower? But the airplane would be better shelter than nothing. Like if the weather suddenly changes while I'm out here. So now, which way is that control tower? Last time I went too much to the right. So, oh, was it towards that peak there? Like from this plane, like towards the peak or to the left of it. And that's where the airfield is. Now how about the... No, I think I should eat that. So now... So this way. And now it's getting cold. That is quite rare. Like in Pilgrim, you rarely get this cold. But yeah, if I go directly this way, I should come to the airfield, and if I go too much to the left, I'll come to the road going to the airfield. So as long as I go in straight line, I should be fine even if the visibility goes. Yes, now I can see the control tower, so it's that way, but I need to go a bit this way first. Like, yeah, this is the river, so following the river will take me to the airfield. Yeah, but from the plane, that peak there is a good guide. So towards the peak or a little bit to the left. But I'm so slow. This is annoying. Oh, I think I should check that the meat curing box, see what's happening with the rabbit meat. Is it cured or has it stopped curing? And if it's cured, then that means everything works as it should, and if not, then the bug is still there. Like, oh, I don't think if it's a bug, it's actually probably a design flaw. Like using 10 kilos for making the box. And the 10 kilo bag is required, but then there's 2 kilos left in it when the box is ready. So it actually uses 8 kilos, but the finished box says it has 10 kilos of salt in it. So that is very weird. Like, where does the 2 kilos in the salt bag come from? Or the 2 kilos that just appears from thin air in the meat curing box. Like, it doesn't come from the bag of salt. And I know I've been complaining about that many times, but it's because it really keeps bugging me. I'd like to know what's going on with that. It makes no sense. Like the numbers don't match. But now after this third batch, I can't cure anything more since I can't get salt. Well, the only thing is, if I find a bag of salt either in Standard Pass or Zone of Contamination, we'll see. Now let's get in here. But yeah, it doesn't work. It says 0.89 kilos of salt left, and that means these should be close to being ready. Like at 100% there should be 0.21 kilos of salt left. These are at 42% and the salt is running out. Yeah, it's not working as it should. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm losing all that rabbit meat, but I got more and I have venison out there, so. But I was hoping this would, well, at least the amount of salt it's going down, it's probably going to go to 0, and then if I find salt somewhere else, I can bring it, like in the other 2 regions, I can bring it here and use this box again. And once it goes down to 0 and you add salt to the box, you can trust the numbers, because I tested that somewhere, don't remember, maybe at Broken Railroad, maybe at Coastal Highway. But yeah, it is not working the way it's supposed to work. It's now a couple days later. There was a blizzard, like it's morning. There was a blizzard and now it's a bit foggy, snowy, so I'm not going anywhere right now. But my current plan is to go back to Transfer Pass, spend some time there and then go to Standard Pass. But now here, the meat curing box, no salt at all, and these are still at 42% cured. So these are wasted. You can't remove them from the box. I tried, so I'll just need to leave them there and they will disappear on their own. And it's not like I need that box, I don't have salt. But if I find some either in Standard Pass or Zone of Contamination, I'll be bringing it back here with me when I come to finish the tales. But now I've been picking up stuff, things I need to take with me, and the rifle is one of them, and the cleaning kits. I actually found another one of these in the hangar. I was checking the upstairs rooms, going through everything once again. And then the sport bow, I was thinking I'll probably take this when I'm going to Standard Pass. This and fire hardened arrows. Oh, and the woodworking tools need to be, and ammunition and the jerry can, and then the rest of the flour. Like I have broth at Transfer Pass, so I can make stew. And I am taking the cooking pot and some black and white film, so those, and then there is room for 8 more kilos of stuff, and there will be room for a bit more since I will be dropping any extra water I have in the backpack. But now, what do I need to take? Birch saplings aren't necessary, so I'm taking maple. And cured leather, I could leave some here, take some of it. Now let's take this way so the cured meat is there, not there in the way. And how about, I think I could also mend the hat and mitts here, so I don't need to carry these. So let's take, I think I need 2 of those and then 2 of those. Yeah, I'll do the mending here. And the rose hips, how much? Like, there is all this and there is fat. Like, I think there's a couple of kilos of fat. So what do I do with these? I would like to take, I do have, I could take a couple of kilos of those, and mushrooms aren't necessary, but I want to take rose hips. But how much? I will be finding more. So it's 15 for one batch. So if I take 60, it's 4 batches. Yeah, 43 kilos. And what else? Taking the feathers, those are very lightweight. Anything else? Do I need more cured guts? I think I have some. What should I do? So then there's that. I don't need that. Anything in here? I think I was going to take some of these. So I'm leaving 30 matches, and I think I could leave that. And these, I'll leave these here. I can take them with me later. And I don't think I need to take any of this stuff. So how about scrap metal? How much does it weigh? 1.2 kilos for 6 pieces. How much? Like, there's 2 hacksaws at transfer pass. I have 2 here, and I have 3 simple tools in transfer pass and 1 here. But I could, let's see, once I have everything else, I could see if I can take more of these scrap metal. Oh, I was going to take this. Now, how much does it weigh? Half a kilo. Well, it doesn't matter. So 3 more, since I do have pemmican bars. I can take 48 kilos. I was going to, yeah, I'm taking these, and I'm leaving the birch saplings. I can make fire hardened arrows. I can come back. Well, I will be coming back here for the last bit of the tails, so I can take the rest of the stuff then. But now I was going to
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
take cloth. And how about those? Yeah, the deer hides. Well, they are half a kilo each. I'm not sure. That's 46.84. There's still room for a bit more. Okay, and I can drop water. And since I am not going anywhere before the next morning, there will be less food and less water in the backpack, so I may take something else, maybe more guts, scrap metal, or cloth. So let's see here. I'm leaving the skillet and these hatchets, and I'm leaving the pry bar since I have 2 of these in transfer pass. I'm leaving these, and I need to have scrap metal here so I can use simple tools to repair these, so I can get fir and cedar using the hacksaw. And I'm leaving all the cooking oil here. I have some in transfer pass. There's a bit of salt. I'm leaving this. I haven't used this much, but it may be useful when I'm going to the bunker. And these are something like 90%. I'm leaving them here for later. Yeah, so I think now I should have everything except the maple saplings, and then in the morning I'm gonna check how much scrap metal and cloth and guts I can take. Like, I'm probably going to take a few extra kilos, like a little over 50 kilos will be fine if I take the pemmican bar. That raises the limit to 48 kilos, and then 3 or 4 over that is just gonna slow me down a bit. But the route, the shortcut to transfer pass, it's not like I can get lost there, so it will be fast. I'll get quickly to transfer pass, so it doesn't matter if I have some extra weight. But yeah, now I am going to wait until the next morning, and hopefully the weather will be a bit better, more clear. It's the morning, and once again it is foggy, but I think I'm going to, now let's get the extra. There is a bit too much weight, but just a couple of kilos. So I mended the mittens and hat, and I've also mended the boots and some of the clothes, just so like it makes sense doing it here, so I don't need to carry the stuff for doing that to transfer pass. So now I just need to find the, yeah, it's there straight ahead where I'm going to transfer pass. So the rest of the stuff, when I'm coming back here to finish the tails, there's everything I need: scrap metal, guts, cloth, leather. I can just then take the rest of that stuff with me when I'm leaving the region after finishing the tales. But now it's a good idea to leave everything useful, bit of everything behind, so I don't need to carry so much stuff with me from transfer pass when I'm coming back this way. So now basically from now on this should be, like, when I leave far territory, I shouldn't need to carry stuff between the different regions, since I have bases in most of the regions and I have quite a bit of stuff in storage. Oh, we have mushrooms. I haven't picked up these, so let's take them while I notice, like, I could leave these for later, but I would just forget them, so might as well take them now. But I'm not that slow. There is some extra weight and I'll probably find something else along the way as well. Like, you never notice everything the first time. Like, for example, that firearm cleaning kit. I had been to the hangar several times and still I found that on one of the shelves when I went to check if there was anything. And I also found those blue pieces of cloth. So they give something like 5 pieces each. So I harvested those. So I'll be collecting everything from these regions into transfer pass. I'm not sure if I'll be coming back to far territory once I leave after completing the tales. Oh, no, this way. Up here. But we'll see. Now I have no specific plans on how long I'm going to stay in transfer pass. It depends on whether I can figure out something interesting to do. If not, I'll go to Sundered Pass. But I'll probably stay at least a few days. So now, how did this go? I needed to follow the left side. And then that one place where it looks like a dead end, it's the far left corner. Now, should I check any feathers here? Yes, there's one. And I haven't checked this. Okay. Now, wrong kind of arrow. bird is gone. Well, it was worth a try. Oh, there was another one. Or was it the same one? Well, doesn't matter. I can go ptarmigan hunting in transfer pass. Like there are ptarmigans there. So, and that was the point of no return. Can't go back after you jump down. And now here. This is where it's in this corner. Like it looks like you need to go right, but you actually go left down here. And then climb down. And I've been calling these vines, but actually these are roots. Haven't really thought about that. So, and the good thing about these is you can have extra weight and still climb down or up. With ropes, you can't have anything over the maximum weight when you're climbing, but with these ones you can go up and down with additional weight. So now here we have rabbits. Do I want to? Well, I have too much weight in the backpack already, so let's just accept. Oh, I wasn't. Yeah, it was close. So might as well. And I have some rabbit meat in the backpack. I took it with me. Like there was some cooked venison, and that was it was in 100% condition, so I left those behind. I can use them later when I go back, but I didn't want to leave the raw rabbit meat. That would go bad. Now we're gonna get to the road soon. Let's see here, and where was that? Going down. Oh, here. And then to the left, and the exit is right here. Leave forsaken airfield.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Now we are getting snow, but it doesn't matter. Oh, no snow. Interesting. Yeah, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm close. Getting to the station. And then I'll just need to think about what I want to do next. Maybe repair the hacksaws and go getting more firewood. That could be a good idea. And trying to hunt some ptarmigans. And anything else I might see. Like there is at least one deer in this area. I saw it when I was here the last time, I think. Okay. Ptarmigans up there. So once I get all the extra stuff out of the backpack, I can try go hunting. Like one of the things when I'm leaving far territory, I'll be taking all the ptarmigan down. Like in coastal highway, there are no ptarmigans, so I need to, when I go back there through all the other regions, I need to collect all the ptarmigan down I have in the different bases I have set up, take it all to coastal highway, just because trading for rifle ammunition requires ptarmigan down. Don't remember what else it requires, but the other stuff can be found in coastal highway, but ptarmigan down needs to be brought from elsewhere. But now I am back here and there will be a lot of sorting and organizing and spending some days just collecting firewood, hunting and so on. And I'll be finishing this video here and probably continuing in the next one from when I'll be ready to go to Sundered Pass.